Okay, we got Dee Vasquez in the building. Dee Vasquez, let the people know who you are and what you do.
Well, like you said, my name is Dee Vasquez. Go on to DeeVasquez.com. And I'm basically a TV radio personality / journalist. I co-host alongside DJ K-Say on 187 and on Sirius Satellite, Shade 45, X7166. And you're not leaving, right?
We've been here for like 2 hours.
Early? Alright. Thank you. Happy holidays. Sorry. And I also write for Spacelet Magazine, Dee Vasquez. Fuse TV, I do the number one hip-hop countdown, the video yearbook. Just a bunch of crazy stuff. That's what I do.
Okay, so let the people know how you got down with K-Slay. How did that come about?
I got down with K-Slay with my manager. You know, my first celebrity interview was with DJ K-Slay. Okay. So it's so crazy. A lot of people say that this world is so small, and it really is. Because we start realizing how, like, I feel like everything is destiny. And if you're at a certain place at a certain time, you're meant to be there. And so my first interview with K-Slay, I went so hard. I called the hotline. This was like 6 years ago, and I'm like, I need to talk to Slay. And I actually went through and I actually spoke to him. And being up on the radio now and seeing how he doesn't really pick up the phone and how he doesn't get on the phone for people and he picks up for me is ridiculous. So that's when I first met him. That was 6 years ago. And then like 3 years after that, my manager was like, I was doing television. He was like, you need to start doing more things. I was talking really fast. I'm trying to get everything in there. And he was doing more things for the TV because TV won't always be there. And I'm like, TV will always be there. It wasn't always there. I was like, we'll go through. Out of nowhere, it got canceled. And that's when I got down with my manager to do a radio show on Long Island. After 3 months of that, teamed up with Slay.
Okay, now how is it? Now, I want to commend you because, as you know, there's not too many Latinas that I've seen, like more black, white. So I'm honored to do the interview. Now, what do you write about in Straight Stuntin' Magazine?
What I do is Dee Vasquez, and that's it's like a prison advice column. Because I was getting I was getting a lot of mail from prisoners while I was on 987 because they have a really big prison family. And so while I was doing that, the letters were very interesting and I was very taken by them. And at the same time, I was like, I'm not working to understand these guys. Like their vocabulary is on point, their grammar is on point. They read, they write better than most people out here. And so they were very educated men, and I felt like this is not what we see every day. And at the same time, they were asking for guidance. They were asking for, once I leave after 15 years of prison, what can I do? Can you help me out? And so I decided to open up the platform and put it in Straight Stuntin' Magazine, and they loved it. They really appreciate the platform. I love that they are open about whatever they have going on, and that's what I distribute, as well as interviews. I've done Cypher Sound, Andrew Martinez, Roy Jones Jr., and things of that nature.
Now, did you go to school to be on the radio, or was this something that just happened?
Girl, no, I didn't.
People want to know.
I know. It's so crazy because I don't want to gear people the wrong way. I think education is very important, but more importantly is when you're in school or when you're outside of school, educate yourself. I know there's a lot of people going to school and they're going and they're not serious about it. They're going to the parties, they're cutting class. If you're going to do all that, then make sure that when you're outside of school, you're educating yourself. Education is key no matter how you get it. Just make sure you get the knowledge. And so when I was in college, I was looking for business management because I said, whatever it is, I want to own my business. Right. And so I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. And then failed to be straight up with you. I failed all my courses. I was on probation, and I'm like, you know what, for me to get back next year, I need to do something that I love. And I did performing arts. I did acting. I did speech. I did creative writing, which was great. Beansless, by the way. And I'm like, you know what? This is my calling. And then I went on auditions that summer, auditions for everything, and I got one thing, and that was Video City, and that's where I started my career.
Okay, cool. Now, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us at hiphopgossipsite.com. Now, we got some gossip questions. Well, that's the one gossip question.
Okay.
And the question that I'm asking all the ladies is, does size matter?
The size of the ring? She's like, all right. Now, I think a lot of ladies have.
I think it matters.
Yeah. I think a lot of ladies have a different answer for this, but definitely. I think, you know what I think matters? I think what matters is, do you know what you're doing with what you have? You know what I'm saying? Just to all the people out there, so the guys out there that are not so well endowed,
Okay. Now, have any guys, because you're a very pretty girl, have any guys in the industry have tried to come at you? I'm sure they have.
Yeah, and I do that not to like, oh yeah, because I'm so. It's because it's almost like a given. Like, you're a very beautiful girl. I know men. You walk through a room and men, even if you go shopping or you're walking down the street, oh God bless you, oh you're so beautiful. And this is outside the industry. This is just real life. It's a given. I don't take it seriously. I don't think they take it seriously. I think if it's a good-looking man, a good-looking woman in the room, you're gonna try to hold that conversation. I do the conversation, understanding it, ain't going further than that. So yeah, it happens, but it's nothing that serious.
Cool. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And now I'm gonna stop this.